What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Blessing. We provide multiple videos every single week on this emerging cryptocurrency markets. Over the last several months, we've endured quite bearish activity, struggling at $200 billion. Very infrequently did we vary from that, either plus or minus $5 to $10 billion, but we always corrected back to $200 billion. For weeks now, we've been speculating about a big rally due to the Intercontinental exchange, along with Fidelity, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, the list goes on. Major traditional players joining this market in a big way. Pending this looming Bitcoin ETF decision, there's a lot of big things happening in the space. And what do you know? Overnight, we've ballooned. Bitcoin dominance took a big hit from 54% all the way down to 51%. Altcoins got a big surge in the last 24 hours, while the market remains to be incredibly bullish. Looking at the top assets in the last few days, we have Mixin, Basic Attention Token, which recently got listed to Coinbase, Made Safecoin, Polymath, NXT, Horizon, and more. Steam is also on that list, Qtum, Loom Network, Golem, Metaverse. All of these assets continue to be big players in this space. And as you can see, over the last 7 days, we've been on a steady increase. The market cap is still $219 billion as of right now. There's obviously a typo here in the market cap saying $287 billion. That would be a huge buy order going through on Bitcoin right now. Nevertheless, the cryptocurrency markets are in some sort of a pump right now. I don't think 287 is quite the number, unless something big just happened as I'm recording this, and the rest of the market has to catch up. Moving on to today's stories. Tron network has surpassed 1 million in daily transactions, which is a big milestone as Tron continues to evolve, continues to dominate this space in volume, currently getting an incredible $168 million in 24-hour volume, which is relatively small for this asset. Justin Sun continues on dominating the network and partnering of the Tron Foundation with significant industry players. Tron Games recently came into mainstream media attention as more and more decentralized applications continue to be built on TRX. At 3 cents right now, down 2%, still on an overall spike in the last 7 days, along with the rest of the market. Next, we have more big players being headhunted, executives from traditional industry being sniped away and brought over to the cryptocurrency side. Mike Novogratz once again making headlines, talking with financial news, saying that Bitcoin is going to hit $20,000 in 2019 as institutional investors and crypto custodial service providers reinvigorate interest in cryptocurrency. By the end of the first quarter, we will take out 10,000, and after that, we will be back to new highs, 20K or more. There's a handful of other professionals and crypto analysts that believe backed Fidelity Digital Asset Services and other institutional investors are going to propel this market to new highs. And while he made no mention of the possibility of the market reversal hinging on the SEC's approval or disapproval of a Bitcoin ETF, Novogratz does suggest that institutional FOMO will drive the market to new highs, just like there was in retail, specifically referencing the 2017 bull run. Nobody does quite know, and all we can do is continue to monitor these markets, and monitor these markets we will here at Crypto Blessing. So make sure to join our journey as we continue to navigate our way through the very muddy, very emerging space of cryptocurrency. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any time we upload a video. Moving on, crypto market volume explodes to 13 billion. As traders grow optimistic, this is the run that we've seen over the last several days. While the volume went from 10 billion to 13 billion, Bitcoin saw a volume increase from 3.1 to 4.3 within a week, which is 40%, led by other positive price action in Stellar, Cardano, Tron, and Ripple. Ripple seeing several surges this past month, recently hitting 12% in the last 24 hours, and at one point in the last 8 weeks, they topped off at over 70 cents. Bitcoin is currently bull biased, supported by an increase in volume over these last several days, but to confirm this bullish activity, Bitcoin's going to have to break above 6,500 and then test 6,800, which hasn't been broken since August 9th in mid-September. There's not a whole lot of reason to be bearish right now with so many big names coming on board with this Bitcoin ETF getting more and more public recognition from top traders and top analysts. saying that it's likely going to get the green light. This space seems to be a bright shining light right now. Tether is back to normal, and like I said, Bitcoin dominance went from an average of 54% down to 51%. Could this be the signal to an altcoin season? Or could this be a signal to an overall bull run? Time will tell. I'd really love to see the market cap at $287 billion like it says right now. However, I just don't think that's the case. Looking at the actual numbers, it still says we are at $219 billion. Unless some institutional investor came in and literally swiped up over $60 billion in a number of assets, I don't think that's the case. Although it is interesting that CoinMarketCap has a typo like that. They've had this happen in the past before, where some assets are showing ridiculous rises. However, I just don't think that's the case. Next up, we have some FUD about the Bitcoin ETF that's gotten mostly a positive reception. Jake Chervinsky, who is a lawyer, tweeted that the SEC's decision on the previously rejected 9 Bitcoin ETFs would not be made until December. Notably, media person Rand Neuner falsely tweeted on November 2nd that the SEC would likely take a call on the Bitcoin ETF by November 5th, which just isn't true. It likely won't happen until Q2 of 2019 at the very earliest. There's a lot of speculation about it, but the bottom line, the thing to take away from all this is nobody knows. Everybody can speculate until they're blue in the face. There are several decisions that have to come. There are several more possible delays that could be instituted. We just have to wait and see. So don't hold your breath on a Bitcoin ETF yet. Don't make any final decisions. Don't buy into any hype, and or equally so, don't buy into any FUD. We just have to wait and see, and that's exactly what we plan to do here at Crypto Blessing. Lastly, I have some drama. Apple has removed a wildly popular crypto podcast titled Off the Chain Without Any Warning. At A Pompliano on Twitter said that their podcast exploded to 4th position in the investing category before mysteriously being taken down by Apple. They had no warning and they don't know why. This is more traditional giants taking a stab at cryptocurrency in one way or another. And in all honesty, as per the Reddit post, I think it's just going to add more fuel to the already very popular podcast that I highly recommend you go check out. You can check it out at offthechain.substack.com and give them the recognition that they deserve, the recognition that Apple is trying to steal away. Other than the market cap falsely saying $287 billion, I'm probably getting more than just myself excited. This market is showing some signs of bullish activity, but we will just have to wait and see what happens. All we can do, as usual, is continue to monitor the markets, and that's what I plan to do. Make sure to smash that like button if you've made it this far. Let's see if we can get to 75 likes on this video and start pumping out more consistent likes. If you've made it this far and you're not a subscriber, join the family as we continue to navigate through these very dense cryptocurrency markets. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.